Hello, let us today study about electric field produced by uniformly polarized sphere of radius capital R. This figure is shown here. This is a uniformly polarized sphere. The polarization vector is shown, which is parallel to the z-axis. So the direction, we take a point P and the direction is given as n cap. Now we consider this general point. At this point we are going to find the potential and then find the electric field. So the electric field produced by uniformly polarized sphere can be calculated as, first of all, we decided the z-axis at the direction of the polarization, and that is parallel to the direction of polarization, and the volume bound charge density is 0, and since P is uniform, the surface charge density, bound charge density is P dot n, that is P cos theta, where theta is the usual spherical coordinate. The field produced by a charge density P cos theta over the surface of a sphere, we have already computed the potential of a configuration in the previous another example. See, the potential of the sphere inside and outside the sphere. For inside the sphere it is P by 3 epsilon 0 r cos theta. For outside the sphere it is P by 3 epsilon 0 capital R cube cos theta by r square. So these are the values of the potential for a uniformly polarized sphere. Since r cos theta is equal to z, so the value of z is equal to r cos theta from the Pythagoras theorem. From the definition of cos theta, the field inside the sphere is uniform. So the electric field can be found from the equation E is equal to minus del V. So minus d by dr of V. So what is V? V is given by P by 3 epsilon 0 r cos theta. So in this case, what is the value of E? Minus P by 3 epsilon 0 z cap. But that is nothing but minus P by 3 epsilon 0, because the P is in the same direction of the z. So we get, for r less than r, for an inner point, the electric field is minus P by 3 epsilon 0. Outside the sphere, the potential is identical to that of a perfect dipole at the origin. So V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 P dot r by r square. So from here the dipole moment of the sphere is given by 4 by 3 pi capital R cube P. So the value of P can be substituted here, and then after that we find the value of E. So the value of E is similar to the electric field due to a dipole moment of electric dipole. So outside the sphere the electric field is similar to the dipole. Inside the sphere the electric field is given by minus P by 3 epsilon 0. So the figures will show this, the electric field outside and inside. Inside you can see the electric field lines are uniform and they are parallel to each other, and outside the field lines behaves like a dipole. In the last problem, it is found to deduce the result of the potential inside and outside the sphere. So actually we can do this by integrating this value 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 sigma by r VA. So if you take a point inside, accordingly you can calculate the value of this integral and we will get the value of the voltage potential as k by 3 epsilon 0 r cos theta, and for outside k r square by 3 epsilon 0 1 by r square cos theta. If sigma 0 is the induced charge on a metal sphere in an external field E0, so that k is equal to 3 epsilon 0 E0, then the potential inside is E0 r cos theta is equal to E0 z, and the field is minus E0 z, exactly right to the cancel of the external field. So if I differentiate this potential, what we get is the outside the sphere, the potential due to the surface charge is E0. So I substitute the value of this E0, we will get r cube by r square. So all the remaining terms is equal to E0. The next topic which we today will study is physical interpretation of the bound charges. In the last section we found that the field of a polarized object is identical to the field that would be produced by a certain distribution of bound charges, sigma b and rho b, but this conclusion emerged in the course of abstract manipulations in the integral and left us with no clue as to the physical meaning of these bound charges. So basically what we will study in the next class is what is the meaning of the bound charges in a physical meaning. That means what happens after polarization is bound charges are produced, and this bound charges, really what do you mean by the bound charges physically, and how can you interpret in terms of physics, that we will discuss in the next class. Thank you for now.